Lately, what's been taking up space in my mind is how to slow down time. I wake up lately with like a lot of gratitude and focus, but that's not always the case. And so I spend time lately thinking of how can I find spaces and relationships that feel safe and allow me room to experiment and explore. I spend a lot of time thinking about what does it mean to be in service to community and to one another, but doing that in a way that's sustainable. My name is Sadaf. I'm a curator, a community organizer, and the founder of Alpha Arts Alliance. Probably the most pivotal turning point in my life thus far has been when I became a teacher. So I was 22 years old, and I often say that I learned a lot more from them than I probably taught them. But the impact that had for me was really drastically shifting my perspective on the education system, and also when I really realized the amount of privilege I had benefited from. I had always been inclined towards service, but that's when I really had to spend time thinking about my own appreciation and love for art and how that allowed me to heal through some things and get to a point where I could figure out how I intersected my love for art and my skills as an educator. If I hadn't been a teacher, I don't know how long it would have taken me to have that worldview shift and that paradigm shift. Living in a city, there's always a lot that's happening. There's a lot of sounds, there's a lot of sights, there's a lot of smells. And so how do I find like pockets of spaces and bio corridors like this one that allow me to transport and reset myself? I love this garden because it brings together people from all different walks of life, and especially intergenerationally. I feel like this is a place where I've seen people really been able to bond and wrap around one another. And also the example of something that has grown over time. This garden has been here for 15 years. I lived around the corner for 6 years before I even knew it existed. And once I came upon it, the way they included me and the way I've been able to bring people into this space, it really feels like you're transported when you're in Phoenix. When I first started gardening, I was really determined to grow something that was taller than me. I'm 5 foot, so not too ambitious. And I started off with sunflowers. It took me 3 summers before I achieved my goal because I had to learn, first of all, that not every seed was going to sprout and what they needed in order to thrive, whether that means transplanted, the soil, the watering. And I think the work we do in community is very similar to that. You don't always get to see the growth in real time. You see it over time, and you also have to really trust the process. Another reason I love the garden is because it's helped me change my relationship with time, like getting to understand seasonally what grows, what's harvesting, what's fruiting, rather than thinking of the way I've been trained, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what do I have, and my work schedule. It's allowed me to kind of anticipate different seasons for different reasons and kind of leave more room for flow in that way.